Parents of two teenage girls injured in a golf cart crash are suing the man accused of hitting them. The Perry & Young injury law firm filed the lawsuit yesterday on behalf of Layla Hines and Malaya Behrend and her parents, which is against Richard Stanley Baker. As News 13's Grace Velez tells us, the civil case was filed under a theory of negligence.
15 and 16-year-olds Malaya Behrend and Layla Hines were in the wrong place at the wrong time. On February 4th, Malaya's mother was dropping her off at Layla's Bay Point home for a sleepover. But there was a problem.
They tried to gain entry. Malaya had a pass to get in, but they were told that they don't allow visitors in the community after 8 o'clock. And so they were directed to wait at the gate, and what happened was Layla took the golf cart to go pick up her friend and then drive her back to the house.
The girls were almost home when state troopers say 61-year-old Richard Stanley Barker collided head-on with their golf cart. Their parents are now seeking damages in a civil injury claim.
He's facing charges for DUI resulting in serious bodily injury. Charges were recently amended, as far as from what I understand, to include charges for attempting to leave the scene afterwards. That's for the state to decide and to prosecute. We're looking at it from a civil standpoint.
McFadder is one of two attorneys working the case.
It appears from our investigation he was driving at an excessive rate of speed on the wrong side of the road while intoxicated.
McFadder says their investigation began immediately, talking to witnesses, collecting Ring doorbell video, and searching social media sites for possible tips or leads.
Sometimes you're looking through these comments and you see somebody make an offhand comment like, "I saw that guy earlier in the day," or they ought to check the Ring doorbell camera at this address.
McFadder says the girls are back in Bay County and have begun the rehabilitation process, but they still face surgeries and a long road to recovery ahead.
Layla suffered fractures to her femur, her tibia. She had 2 collapsed lungs. She's got a knee injury that's going to require additional surgeries. Malaya suffered injuries to her legs as well, fractured femur, tibia, crushed pelvis. She also had a fracture to her jaw and mandible that required surgery to have it wired shut, actually. So very, very serious injuries.
McFadder says the case will evolve depending on the girls' recovery. They'll seek compensation for medical expenses as well as pain and suffering, mental anguish, diminished quality of life, and more.
Under Florida law, we plan to amend the lawsuit at some point in the future to add a claim against Mr. Barker for punitive damages. Punitive damages are the types of damages that are designed to punish a person for their conduct.
McFadder has requested a jury trial.
If we're able to prove our elements and prove our case, which I feel very strongly we'll be able to do, then I have all the confidence in the world in the jury system.
In Panama City, Grace Velez, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
McFadder says he doesn't expect the case to go to trial until sometime in mid-2026.